Hi everyone! So today I'm going to be doing another video, this time on improving efficiency. So we have been talking about energy and power, and we spoke about the different forms of energy, that energy is never created or destroyed, is transferred from one form into another. We also said that sometimes energy does not go quite into the form that I would like something to go. So for example, if I have a TV and I would like to get light and sound because I want to see the images on my TV but also to hear whatever they're saying, the TV will still give me energies or a type of energy that I don't quite want from it, which in the case of the TV would be heat, and this I would call to that stuff the wasted energy, okay? So we spoke a little bit about energy and power, and today I'm going to tell you how we can improve the efficiency of an appliance or any device, okay? So, just to recap, power is the rate that energy is being transferred, either if it's in a useful form or a wasted form. The more powerful a machine is, the faster the rate that energy is being transferred. And because the formula for power is power P equals energy over time, when power is in watts, energy is in joules, and time is in seconds, then the more powerful a machine is, the more energy it transfers every second. Remember as well that when I talk about energy transferred, I can also say work done, okay? So I have a video about this. If you want to go on the playlist and check, but I have that work done and energy transferred is exactly the same thing. Now, what happens is, I'm sorry, whenever I have an electrical appliance, I want the appliance to do whatever it was designed for as efficiently as possible. So that means that it should have as much as possible of the input energy, the energy that you give to the appliance to start working, to go into the useful form, which is the form you want the appliance, or the form of energy that you want from the appliance. So they should waste, the form that you don't want, as much energy, as little energy as possible. So for example, let's see some appliances in here. This table is not made by me, is made by, I'm taking it from IQA, okay? So I have a light bulb, for example. I want the light to be the useful energy, but I get energy transferred from the filament as heating to the surroundings. An electric heater, well, I want heating, but I also get some light from the glowing filament, which is my wasted energy. A toaster, for example, I want energy to heat the bread, but I also get energy heating the toaster case and the air around it, so some energy is wasted. A kettle, I want energy to heat up the water, but some energy is heating the kettle itself, so again is wasted. The hair dryer, I want kinetic energy, okay, and I want energy heating the airflow as well, but I get sound, which is what the device is not made for, so it's wasted energy, okay. Also the hair dryer gets hot itself, so I have some energy wasted as heat. Finally, an electric motor. I want kinetic energy to be my useful energy. I need some gravitational potential energy if I'm lifting an object, but I always get heat energy. I have also some sound energy, and again, these are two energies that I don't want, two types of energies that I don't want, and therefore I call them wasted energies. Now, this obviously affects the efficiency of my appliance, and this is, and again, go on a previous video if you want more detail, the efficiency is the ratio in between the energy that you got out of the device and that is in the form that you want, over the energy that you gave for your device to work. And you can either do useful energy output over energy input and then multiply by 100 if you want in percentage, or then if you have powers instead, efficiency is calculated by useful power output over power input, and you can leave it like that if you want as a decimal number, or you multiply by 100 if you want efficiency in percentage. Now, if I have some wasted energy, then my useful power energy output is a little bit less, right? So my efficiency decreases. So how can I improve efficiency? Again, this table is not mine, it's from AQA. So when I don't say anything, the things are mine, but if I'm saying something, then you know, it's not like copyrights to them. So, for example, let's see, sometimes we get devices wasting energy because there's some friction between the moving parts, and this causes heating. So a way to reduce this is by lubricating the moving parts, because that way I reduce the friction. Another example, resistance of a wire, for example. It causes the wire to get hot when the current is passing through it. But I know that if I have certain elements making up my wires, they will have less resistance. I also know that a thicker wire has less resistance. So in circuits, you can use wires with a little electrical resistance as possible, or if you cannot change the element, you can change the thickness of the wire. The thicker the wire, the lower the resistance, okay? Another example, air resistance causes a force on a moving object that opposes its motion, and energy is transferred from the object to the surroundings by this force, and this is wasted as energy. So how can you reduce this? Well, you can get a streamlined shape, aerodynamic shape, and that way it makes that air resistance is reduced, because the particles, instead of colliding onto a flat surface, it collides onto something a little bit more smooth so they can flow easily, okay? If you want to see more on this, go and check the wind tunnels, for example, for cars, you know, like fast cars, and you're going to see the shapes, okay? And you see how the air particles, the shapes of the cars, and how the air particles flow through the shape, okay, when it's streamlined. Finally, sound created by machinery. This can cause energy being transferred as wasted to the surroundings, wasted as sound. So to cut out the noise, you can tighten some loose parts, because then you reduce the vibration. So these are just some examples on how you can reduce friction. How you can reduce wasted energy and therefore improve efficiency. So the thing that you need to do is really look at where the energy is being wasted. Is it because of friction? Is it because of heat? What is causing the heat? Is it because of sound? So check where the problem is, and then look on how to solve the problem, okay? So that is it for the topic on energy and efficiency. Other videos will come up whenever I can. So stay tuned, and up to my next video. Be happy and healthy. Bye!